Pete Hegseth certainly found one way to engage in Asia-Pacific security matters during his trip to Singapore. The US Defense Secretary joined troops for a workout on board a naval ship ahead of this weekend's Shangri-La Dialogue. On Saturday, Hegseth got down to business as he addressed a large crowd at Asia's premier defense summit. He used this platform to warn about the growing threat of China.
It has to be clear to all that Beijing is credibly preparing to potentially use military force to alter the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. We know, it's public, that Xi has ordered his military to be capable of invading Taiwan by 2027.
The US defense chief has come to Singapore to persuade Asian allies that they still have the support of the Trump administration, despite many of them being targeted by the president's trade war. Hegseth reaffirmed Washington's commitment to this region, but called on more countries to boost their own defense spending, echoing the comments he made to European leaders earlier this year.
The last time he gave a major speech was at the Munich Security Conference, and that didn't go particularly well. I think the response here has generally been mildly positive.
The Shangri-La Dialogue usually provides a rare platform for defense officials from Washington and Beijing to meet informally on the sidelines. But this year, China's defense minister declined the invitation. Beijing has not given a reason for Dong Jun's absence from this summit, and the decision not to send him here has certainly raised eyebrows, especially considering the heightened tensions between the world's two biggest powers and the chance this forum usually provides for a softening in that relationship. Away from the US-China power struggle, other global issues have been on the agenda in Singapore. The raging wars in Ukraine and Gaza were referenced in Friday's keynote speech by French President Emmanuel Macron, who warned that the West could lose credibility over those conflicts. Malaysia's Prime Minister also used his address to call on the international community to do more to find peaceful solutions.
The genocide in Gaza is a test of our collective conscience, the scale of devastation, the open defiance of humanitarian norms, and the paralysis of institutions meant to uphold them demand more than sympathy.
Resolutions to the world's wars won't be found here in Singapore. Instead, this gathering is seen as a way for enemies to sit down and try to stay clear of conflict. But with China choosing avoidance rather than engagement this year, the great Asia-Pacific power struggle looks set to rumble on. Adam Hancock, TRT World, Singapore.